Hello, today we are going to be working with learning how to split our screen while we're in a Zoom meeting so that we can work with documents and view internet sites and still be able to have access to our Zoom meeting. So right now I am in a Zoom meeting full screen. I need this to be smaller. So I'm going to come up to the top and I'm going to hit exit full screen. I can also hit escape on my keyboard to make that smaller as well. So now you can see, I can see my Zoom meeting, I can see my internet browser with all my tabs that are open, and anything else that's in the background will be there. Right now, I want to minimize my Zoom meeting because if I just click off of it, if I click onto my website, my Zoom meeting is going to go away, and I still want to be able to see either my presenter or anyone else who is speaking to me. I want to be able to see that. So instead of just clicking on the background, I am going to minimize. To minimize your Zoom meeting, the top of your Zoom window, you have three icons, just like on any other window. You have your minimize, your either maximize, sometimes this might say restore down, or your close button. I'm going to click on the box, the line that says minimize. So I've just minimized that. And so now you can see my Galaxy Note participant in my Zoom meeting is showing on my screen. So I can drag this box anywhere I want it to. I just left click, hold it down, and I just drag it with my cursor. Well, now I have my curriculum hub is showing, but I also want to be able to make notes on my unit study tool. So how am I going to do that? Well, the first thing I need to do is I need to take either this copy from my Google Drive and download it into a Microsoft Word document. But if I don't do that and I just leave it in my drive, I can still take that and make it into a separate window. The way you do that is you put your cursor on the tab at the top that you want, whether it's the copy of the unit study tool or it's the curriculum hub, either one. You take your cursor and put it on there. You left click and hold it down and you drag it out and it pops it into a new window, just like that. Now I want to restore this down so that it's smaller. So if I come to my three icons on the side, on the top right-hand side, the boxes should say restore down. When I left click on those, my screen becomes smaller. So now I can take this screen and I can zoom this to make it smaller, because right now I have to scroll and I have to be able to go left and right, up and down to be able to see it. So what I want to do is I want to come to these three settings menu over here next to your location bar. When you click on that, you can go to zoom. And I like for it to be about 50%, but you might want to change that to whatever works best for you. To me, 50%, I can see the whole thing and I can still work in it well. So once I've zoomed, I can still see and I can still type in each part of my document. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to gently click here and drag it to the right. Okay, so now it's kind of out of the way. Now I want my curriculum hub. I want to be able to see that some. So I'm going to click there and I'm going to go back to the restore down. If I left click on that, it popped it over to the left-hand side. And now I can see it. I'm going to zoom on this as well so that I can see this. So I left click, zoom, about 50%. Now I can see the whole screen. So what I can do here is I can click on whatever grade level I need. If I need 9th grade, there it is. But I can also still work in this. So I've got this up and a unit that I'm working on, a lesson before dying. So you can see I can still work in both documents and I still have my Galaxy Note up. If I wanted to make it just a little bit bigger, I can exit the minimize video and it pops it back up to this so I can see what's going on here. That's all for now.